Gurley last year tore up his ACL in his final season at the University of Georgia.
I don't trust Gurley because he'll get hurt within the first 3 or 4 weeks.
Boom, perfect timing.
An MRI confirmed he won't play the rest of the season with a torn ACL.
I don't know if he is capable of handling that load, at least not yet. I need to see him.
Is this young man going to be able to come back?
ACL surgery last year.
Probably the last we'll see him in a Georgia uniform. He will more than likely declare for the 2015 NFL Draft.
With the 10th pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the St. Louis Rams select Todd Gurley.
For this team, the defense is not the problem. The offense is the big question mark. They need to find a way to be more consistent with that run game. Today we're going to see rookie Todd Gurley get his first start. Who knows? Maybe he is the spark that can help ignite this offense.
He now has this air about him, okay, with other players who he is beating, of sort of like a Godfather type mentality.
And look at Gurley's strength breaking through the tackle, and now it's over for him.
Like he has this OG sort of way about him that he has acquired, certainly this year, based also on his rookie season.
Brings it to the outside.
What have you seen from him that makes you think that he is a top beast in this league?
Gurley inside the 25, all the way down to the 15. Second game as a professional, and that's a little SEC. John going on right there.
From the day that I met Todd, he's had that swagger and that confidence.
Has rushed for better than 100 yards in the second half alone. They hand it to him again.
Right now, I mean, his size, speed, his measurables are starting to add up. You rarely see a guy coming off that ACL injury in college to perform the way he's performing right now in the league. He's changed the dynamic of that offense in St. Louis.
Not only talented, but very, very smart.
Is that not the epitome of football IQ?
He's playing really well in all phases. He's protecting well.
He is a guy and there are a handful of guys like this that are not your old school two-down running backs, that are bruisers, that are likely to have the shortest of the short careers.
Gurley, big run for Gurley, 55 yards. The explosive nature of Gurley.
They are valuable in the receiving game. They can be on the field all 3 downs, and they are difference makers.
You know, in looking at him coming out of school, I thought he was a guy that compared very favorably to Marshawn Lynch and Adrian Peterson.
Oh, what a hurdle and a first down for Todd Gurley going upstairs.
But it's rare that you can find a young guy that can live up to the hype.
Like Todd Gurley is a difference maker.
Let's give it to Gurley, slips through the front line, and there he goes, Gurley. Looking for an edge. Gurley's got the edge to the 40, down to the 30, and Gurley out of bounds with a big gainer. Given the very easy as it gets, Todd Gurley. NFL touchdown number 1 for the rookie from Georgia.
I mean, he's the ideal feature runner in a pro-style system. 3 down back.
Foles gives to Gurley. Gurley around the edge. Gurley inside the 5, and Gurley with a touchdown.
You know, he's a bigger guy, but, you know, people think just straight power. And that's not necessarily the truth. I mean, Todd is a sprinter.
Here's what the Rams wanted from him, Todd Gurley. Who's going to be the player to break out? Try Todd Gurley, 71 yards for the touchdown.
When he's healthy, he's proven that he could be arguably the best running back in the NFL.
Stays on his feet, and into the end zone goes a rookie out of Georgia, and the Rams are on the board.
The hottest running back in football, Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley has all the makings of a star. Last season, he was Rookie of the Year.
When you talk about the running back position, you have to be a hybrid in today's game. Not only as a runner, but as a receiver.
Falls to the air again. Gurley out of the backfield. Gurley's got a lot of room at the 20. give him enough chances. Eventually, he's going to pop one for you.
Todd Gurley, can he turn the corner? The end zone. Touchdown!
And this is what I like. I don't know if you play PlayStation, but sometimes you got to hit that button.
For the touchdown!
Todd Gurley's ability to really impact the game in a variety of ways is why he's up there. He is a VDE player. Versatile, dynamic, and explosive.
He's just a good guy, man, and he's a tough football player. You know, he got out there and he can do it all. He can catch the ball, he can run the ball, and make things happen when the ball's in his hands.
Third and less than a yard. Two tight ends in this formation. That puts him at 1,000 yards on the button in his rookie season.
And the 2015 AP Offensive Rookie of the Year is
Todd Gurley.
Can you tell us, Peter, how it went down?
Yeah, at the end of the day, Colin, it was follow the money, and Stan Kroenke was the money.
One team for sure taking the gridiron, and that would be the St. Louis Rams, the team announcing they are official.
Nightmare. I still can't believe, this season.
Why not explore the idea of Gurley becoming a pass catcher?
You're talking about a man that has not won a playoff game since 2003, that has not had a winning record in 7 years.
Jeff Fisher is out as the head coach of the Rams. He hung around for 5 years of losing.
He needed to go. It was the right decision. He should have been gone.
A tumultuous week that began with the firing of Jeff Fisher on Monday.
Because I'm no longer your head coach.
Sean McVay is the new head coach of the LA Rams. McVay's 30 years old.
I'm going to tell you this. Rams, their fan base, they're going to be happy with their offensive football. I'm going to tell you that.
Rams trying to pad their lead. Goff. Handoff to Gurley.
And somehow keeps the left knee off the ground. Just barely getting to the front of that white line. That's all you have to do.
Did not have a 100-yard game last season after Gurley went for 1,106 yards on the ground in his rookie year.
Second down and 10 under heavy pressure. Lets it fly to Gurley. Leapfrogs one defender.
Todd Gurley's an established star in this league, right?
Not even 24 years old yet. He's 23. So this is a very unique case.
A lot of people didn't realize in high school this guy ran for Team USA. Clocked the 7th fastest time in the hurdles.
And he will leapfrog a defender. That is a touchdown. Oh, my goodness for Gurley.
Todd Gurley really was not used that much a season ago, and when his rushing numbers dropped way down, he went from 4.8 yards per carry to 3.2 last season. It is a huge drop, but now being involved in the passing game is where we've seen him make some spectacular plays.
Todd Gurley.
At the end of the day, this man wants to be mentioned among the greatest running backs of all time.
Rebound's going to give it to Gurley, trying to get to the edge. Gets there. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
He can get skinny in the hole. He can run through contact, run through tackles.
Underneath, Gurley's going to get the first down and more. Todd Gurley out of the tackle. Gurley inside the 30. Still going to the 20-yard line.
You said to Michael, looking right at him, we're going to go to Dallas and whoop up on your boys.
Capper picked up 14. averaging over 5.5 yards a carry.
People tend to say, oh, we knew he was going to do this.
Fake to Austin. Goff fires. It's Todd Gurley.
I knew he was going to be really good, but not this good.
And Todd Gurley is in for a Rams touchdown.
Gurley's 9th touchdown of the season. Came into this game tied for the league lead. It's his 6th rushing touchdown.
But I can't say enough about Todd and the way that he's led as much as just the production on the field, and I think you're seeing a complete back right now.
Gurley, one cut and go.
And then when you get the ball in Todd's hands, good things have happened.
Gurley tripped up.
Makes a guy miss, then the vicious stiff arm.
Gurley's league-leading 11th touchdown.
Understands the little nuances of the position, and I think you can just see in the pass game making the most of his opportunities.
Breaks 2 tackles and has another first down.
Powerful and patient back. Todd Gurley showing everybody what made him so special coming out.
Was in motion. Here's a toss to Gurley. And Todd Gurley.
He's been as important as anybody, and we feel very fortunate to have him on our team.
The raising of the flag representing the 12th man. Joel McHale, actor comedian, doing his part, and the fans doing their part. One of the noisiest places on earth.
Look at Bobby Wagner, 54. He's got a chance early.
Gurley makes a nice reverse cut. Breaks a tackle. Makes another man miss.
Joel Thomas, one of the better tacklers in the league, made him miss.
He wants to look back and say, man, I was one of the greatest running backs of all time.
Gurley breaks through.
That's an unquenchable thirst.
Todd Gurley is having his way today.
If you're chasing that, you're going to do everything you can to get to that point.
Todd Gurley, he's got the first and more.
Money doesn't slow you down. Fame doesn't slow you down.
Todd Gurley, all the way. 3rd down and 10. Got past Todd. Todd Gurley has his 4th touchdown today.
Warp drive, Mr. Scott.
Set a course for the Meridian system, maximum warp. Engage.
Nobody brings it home like Joe Vincent. Nobody.
Make it so.
I made a bunny.